Okay guys, something else for playing trombone is that you want to have yourself a gig bag. Your gig bag has all your mutes in it. It has slide oils and stuff like that in there. Here's mute. I have a plunger mute too. Drumsticks, slide whistle. Slide whistles are good because some songs call for them. And I have you know what I started doing is I tried something and I kind of like it. Is I played, I used a cone, like a soccer cone, as a mute. It works great. Mine has a crack in it, but it doesn't matter. You just put it on there and you hold it when you play, and it works. It works actually really well. It's got a very unique sound to it. So you want to make sure that you get yourself a gig bag. Okay, guys. Take it with you when you go places. Take your mutes out. You know, you're going to leave the gig bag with the case, and then you're going to put all your mutes that you're going to use for the music there. Keep an extra pencil in there too. Hi guys, something else I want to talk to you guys today about being a musician or just wanting to get to know music within itself. If you don't play a musical instrument, or if you do play a musical instrument, or if you sing. Okay, so it's the books. The books are so important. Okay, so first they give you some in the younger years for 4th and 5th grade and 6th and 7th grade. So these are all excellent books to get. They might be handing out something different now, but you're gonna want to start with the school books. And it really works too if you've stopped playing for a while and you want to get back into it. Go back to basics. Save your books. You open up those middle school books again and give it a go and get really familiar with it. Your brain will pick up on how to excel by itself. Okay, so I have some college books that I use. These are excellent. They're really, really good for doing slurs or for just practicing tonguing, different techniques. You can, they have fun songs in them. So something, my grandmother really, really influenced me on trombone. She taught me my first song, which was Louie Louie. I was only in the 4th grade. Hadn't even started band yet. Went in the band knowing how to play Louie Louie on my trombone. Loved her for that. She also would send me stuff in the mail. She would send me music excerpts. Some of it is, some of it's stuff for violins and piano, and some of it is trombone stuff. So she would just send me all kinds of music in the mail, which is really, really cool. Maybe books that she had already from home. And she would also send me cool books like this, like Andrew Lloyd Webber and David Lanz. Here's some more of those study books from school. You get them in high school too, you get them in middle school. You want to make sure you save them so you can go back to them and just give your basics a brush up because it doesn't hurt. There's another one from Grandma. This one I so loved, the trombone solo in here, A Whole New World. This was one of my favorites. I had this in middle school from Grandma. And then you get these too. I think she sent me one. I have two, and I think my college professor required one as well. So you want to make sure that you save your books. Here's another good one, because these are all really great for doing technique on any instrument. You want to go and make sure that you get those for whatever instrument you're using, trombone. Okay. And there's other books that you can use as far as rhythm, and a lot of these that we're going to talk about next I got in college, just studying rhythm. And a workbook, this for basic music and music composition, which was really something that I really got into in college. And I took tonal harmony. It's a music appreciation class. I took it 3 times, not the same class. There was 3 different parts to it, and it was such a blessing to have been in those classes with Dr. Quinn. Music, tonal harmonies for composition, and this is the other one that we used. I save them so that I can go back and I could reread through them. They might be on Kindle or some kind of device or some kind of music program where you can see all that. You want to also make sure you pick up a music Dictionary. These are really, really good because there's some terms in music that are Italian. Most of them are Italian, but most of them you can kind of tell what they are, and the other books have them, and they talk about what those words are and how they mean and what they mean, and or the teacher will teach you, or I can teach you if you want to take lessons with me. So, but the Italian dictionary is really good to have for just brushing up on music. And there's other books like The Enjoyment of Music, and this one is just something that if you want to learn about any kind of music, it talks about how to get into it. Like maybe there's a genre that you just don't go near. Like I didn't really used to listen to rap in my younger years, and then my husband, he is an aspiring rapper, and so I really needed to find something to appreciate about rap. And there are a bazillion things to appreciate about rap and hip hop and that whole culture. I love most of them, all the ones that my husband loved, all the old schools, I love too now after having a better appreciation for that genre. There's also something that you're going to want to learn how to do is do sight reading, sight singing. This is sight singing because I took sight singing in college. I took it at Cal State Fullerton. But there's my puppy again. Okay, so you're going to want to learn how to do sight singing. There's all kinds of programs and books and things on it. Okay, Blitzen, come. Shall, call Blitzen, please. Blitzen, come. Blitzen. Big boy. Okay. So I also wanted to do film scoring. So I got into film scoring. I took the film scoring class, book on it. Again, something good to have. Choral conducting was another one that I took at Cal State Fullerton. That's a good one because as you are conducting, you're learning also it's about breathing and it's about emotion. And so half of the stuff we do as singers and as musicians is that emotion part. So you want to experience it from the directing aspect of it and also from the musician part of it. Another sight singing book. So there are sight reading techniques, which I could talk about in another video, that are very, very important. There's like the 5 techniques you start with and so on and so forth. All right. In band, they want you to touch a piano or in music, they want you to touch a piano and play it because it's going to lay out and show you visually how the music looks, if that makes any sense, because how the whole steps and half steps graduate from white key to black key. I also have, it's back too far out. Okay, so 16th century counterpoint, and I did 20th century counterpoint too. I'm not sure if I still have that book. I also took appreciation for jazz. This is a good one. Another one of those music appreciations is describes jazz and how to get it and what makes it different from other genres. Practicing for young musicians. I mean, it talks about different ways to practice. It's good because we're like, I'm just going to pick up my horn and I'm just going to start playing the pieces that I'm working on. Well, yeah, that's great, but we also need scales and we also need slurs. So in this one, they have a bunch of different creative ways to work on practicing there. That even listening to music counts as practicing because you're getting it in your ear. So the pieces that you're working on, you can find a recording of it that match that piece by the same composer and listen to it and just get it in your head and just memorize it, like singing a song that's your favorite song. Really get into the music and really memorize what the other instruments are doing, what your instrument is doing, and how it all lines up. It's going to make playing way better for you.